I saw the stream quickly pop up and say an error has occurred. I hope that's not an omen. This is a pretty simple stream. I can't imagine it's going to have issues. Well, it's buffering. Hopefully it's not buffering for anybody else. Okay, so I changed my background so you guys had something different to look at. It's still, the preview is still buffering. Hey Wolfsight, let me know if it's buffering or otherwise acting stupid, because it is for me. So let's see if we can beat this. I don't know if I'm really close to the ending or if the levels get... No, why is the controller not working? Actually, nothing is working. There we go. So I can't remember if last time I did this, I had... Oh, this level looks fun. It looks okay so far. Thanks, Daniel. Just finished playing a game and you started streaming. It says YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, videos may experience buffering. Why? What is wrong? The problem ain't on my side. Let me see if I can just capture the window really quick. It's on game capture, so you see nothing. Now it should be okay. Alright, let's give that a try and see if it stops complaining. Because I don't know what that's about. Okay, let me know if it starts acting stupid again. Well, it never acts stupid for you guys, but it was acting... You're getting slight buffering. Let's see if switching it to game capture is better. Whoops. Already off to a great start. Oh! Why is it buffering? What possible reason would it have to buffer a game like this? There's like hardly anything going on. Oh, come on. Hey MS, how's it going? Yeah, it's the preview is buffering bad. Maybe I should restart OBS. Dropped frames 60%. It's buffering indeed. Why? I have no idea why. I'm gonna try closing OBS. It'll be black for just... Okay, well, this isn't gonna be done tonight, so I guess I'll just turn this whole thing off. Alright, is it back streaming? OBS locked up when I tried to close it, so I think OBS was having some problems. I haven't updated it in a while, but usually not updating it makes it so it doesn't crash and have issues, so nothing has changed, then by definition nothing has changed. Seems a little bit better. Yeah, it must have been OBS, I don't know. Because when I stopped the stream, the whole thing locked up. I've been having weird issues with my computer today. I don't know. I looked at D-message. Oh. Can you drop down? This is risky. Anyway, I looked at D-message earlier today and there was some sort of exception that was from elementary, like glib. So I don't know. I talked about the recent elementary update that has caused just like non-stop issues for me, so maybe it's related to that. I don't know. Kenny, this game kills you. I've already beat it before. I talked about that a lot on the first stream, but I've already beat this before. But these levels are different, so it's gonna be fun to just beat it again. You've been cleaning most of the day. You were able to make room for your Atari 8-bit computer? Oh wow, that's interesting. The analog stick does that. Please, how can you play League of Legends on elementary OS? I don't know. That's not a game I play. I've heard that League of Legends has some anti-cheat that makes it so it doesn't run on Linux, but I don't know. That is not a game I play. and it is not a game. It's not my style of game. So there's supposedly a lot of Linux gamers and people that are on YouTube and play games on Linux, but nobody seems to do either video tutorials or articles or anything about that kind of stuff but me. So I don't know. Whoa! And I'm actually going to oh no, you were supposed to why did it lose velocity? I went to throw it and it just fell onto the ground. But how can you use your NVIDIA GPU when you play like over, what is, I don't know what you mean by that. Like, you don't, are you talking like Optimus? Because Optimus is something different, like integrated GPU. I'm just not sure. It did it again. Why is it doing that? I don't understand. He picks it up and then he just like drops it. I don't know. I wish he'd stop that. Maybe I'll just jump on those guys and walk away because the controls... Oh! I can't get past this part. If it's not the little floating platform, then it's the... See, he picked it up there. The controls for picking things up is weird. It's not like Mario where you hold X and you let go of X to throw it. It's like weird. I don't know how to describe it. And those guys didn't fall that last time. This is like, it's simple, but it's weirdly difficult. I don't know. Okay, so let's move the screen far enough so those guys go. Now let's hop on the platform. There's usually two of them. Yeah. So I'm not going to screw around. I'm just going to let him go. You install the driver? Yeah. If it's Optimus, then there might be some extra steps. So let me... There. Just blow up on your own. I'm not going to touch you. Maybe that guy's glitched or something. If you're using a major distro, then go to the forums, yeah. Oh, I have to, or... Oh, this is unfortunate. Ooh. I don't trust my abilities to bounce off these guys. No, did better than I thought. Listen to that sound. I don't know what to say about it. Yeah, I'm not even sure what distro you're on. I don't know. I don't know how to help you, man. Every distro is different, especially when it comes to drivers. Whee! What's the best distro I use? There's no... What is this? Oh my god. It's like the squirrel suit. This was definitely not in the version of Super Tux I played. What's the best distro I used? There is no best distro. It depends on what you're doing. It depends on what you want to use it for, basically. That's the beauty of Linux. You customize it and use whatever fits your needs at the time. Whoa, 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 whoa! Why did it do that? That was weird. It's like it felt like I was sliding on ice or something. If you have to ask that question, use Mint or Ubuntu. Yeah, that's a excellent place to start. So the gliding only lasts for a second, and then it turns off. It's kind of weird. I don't know if I like it. If you're beginner, shoot for elementary or yeah, just Ubuntu. I mean, there's actually been a lot of talk lately about for new users or people who are asking the question, just use Ubuntu. I think that's totally valid. Use Ubuntu unless you have a reason to use something else. Just use one of the many flavors of Ubuntu. And if you have a reason to use something else, then it'll become apparent. But that's not to say Ubuntu's the best, it's just probably the least error prone, the safest bet. Also maybe the most boring, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. It doesn't always need to be, you know, new, fresh, and exciting. Maybe it just needs to be stable and reliable. So I like this weird spinny hat enough to keep it, but it's still really weird. I don't know. It's gotten me pretty far though. Maybe you have to tap it to get more mileage out of it. Huh. Oh, it didn't jump. Oh, the controls in this game, they're not bad, but when they become like, it's hard to explain. They're not bad until they do something you don't expect, and then it's bad. But for a game, you know, of its age and everything, it's not bad. Just used to flawless games like Mario and Sonic and stuff. This isn't quite that. You use Manjaro? Wolf Sight? Manjaro's alright. Used it. Crapped out on me a few times, but still. I know people like it. What was that? They ditched the sidebar? Deepin 20 beta came out and they got rid of the sidebar? That was kind of like a fundamental part of Deepin though. I thought. Are you talking about Deepin the desktop or Deepin the the distro? That worked. Fedora 32 is dropping the next couple days. I'm gonna have quite the backlog when I get back to distro delves. I'm trying to go through kind of all the videos that I've had. Oh, the pattern is different. Oh man. Okay, it's not that bad. There's room between each of them, so I'm trying to go through the backlog of videos that aren't distro delves, because once I get velocity going and I'm releasing a video every week, it's I want to stick with it, and it's hard to break that cycle if I'm like, all right, let's do one of these videos. Let's do one of these videos. Name of this game? This is Super Tux. It's in the title of the stream. Super Tux 2, actually, to be exact. Well, this is a different level. This is a game that every self-proclaimed Linux gamer should play, because it is the original Linux game. Same with Super Tux, yeah, Super Tux and Tux Kart, that's what it is. Super Tux Kart. Another fantastic game. But this is the kind of stuff I want to start doing, but not... That was actually... I was going to start the stream with this. Not really a rant, but it's just kind of a thing. But I got sidetracked with the streaming troubles at the beginning. I want to start doing... This is the kind of streaming that I want to do, but I don't want to do it on my desktop like I'm doing right now. I want to do it on the DistroDelves rig. So what I see... And I came up with this just the other night, and I wrote it down because I didn't want to forget it. Basically... For each DistroDelves episode, I would like to try and stream a game, a Linux game, preferably to completion, because there's usually a day or two between DistroDelves episodes where I'm actually not producing anything. I really don't... I know there's a lot of channels, especially now with the COVID thing going on, there's a lot of channels where people are producing videos every day, and that won't like ever be my channel. I just don't have the time to do that. So there are always going to be a couple days, like a day or two between videos where I'm not actually producing anything. And I would like to use whatever distro I had just reviewed and play a game like this on it. so that it's not just like a review and then move on to the next one. Like it's a review and then I actually use the distro while I'm streaming and stuff. And some distros that won't be possible because I'm not able to get NVENC working on every distro. But the ones that I can work with, I would like to do this sort of stuff. I think that would be really fun. There's so many games. Oh boy, this is going to be hard. I don't even know if this is doable. I'm going to get hit. Oh, maybe not. Thought he dropped faster than that. So yeah, I think that would be really fun. You play PS4, Xbox? No, I don't have any. That's not true. I actually have several Xboxes, Xbox Ones, but I don't really do anything with them. Super Tux 2, Tux harder? I don't know if I'd say this is harder than the one I played. I must have played Super Tux 1. It's the same story, but the levels are quite a bit different. But I wouldn't say this is harder, it's just different. MS, you like the idea of streaming on the DistroDelves rig? DistroDelves review machines or whatever? The distros that I'm going to review. Yeah, I was pretty excited when I thought of that. I was like, hey, because I've wanted to do stuff like this for a long time, just play through Linux games. And I got into reviewing them a couple years ago. That was a joke on Die Hard naming. On the Die Hard name. Oh, Tux harder, I see. But yeah, so it's kind of an idea that's been in the works for a while. You hate the day when you install Nitrix? It's really different? Yeah, but I mean, they say that it's different. Nitrix isn't trying to be a desktop distro. They say that it uses a weird workflow. I think that Nitrix and Fedora, the hell's that version of Fedora that's Flatpak all the time? I think that those are kind of on the extreme side of, it's not immutable infrastructure, just immutability, like desktop or OS immutability. I think it's a very strange idea. I think that when it comes to stuff like that, whether it be confinement or immutability or anything in the name of security, I think that developers and whoever else, they're trying to sell the idea of security as a commodity. Oh boy, I'm not sure how to get over there. And I think that most people agree that security is important, but it's just a tough sell. I don't know. Like, as a developer, as an infrastructure guy, I think that immutability is going a little too far for security. Damn it. I don't know how to get past this part. I can't jump on any of that stuff. When will we be seeing Open Mamba? It's on the Silverblue. Yeah, MS, you're right. It's Fedora Silverblue. Open Mamba. I saw it on the issues list, but I'm working on some other videos outside of DistroDelves right now, so I don't really have an ETA. The thing that you don't like about Elementary is that Pantheon is near unusable on other distros. It should be usable on any distro that uses the same version of GTK and glib as Elementary. But yeah, it's notoriously difficult to get it working. Damn it. This level is really annoying. These look like pipes, but you can't actually go in them. The ones that you can go into, you just like fall through. And then it takes you, like warps you somewhere. There we go. Oh, I'm gonna regret this. Ah, damn it. I lost my power thing, and now this part's like really hard. You don't like the Mac OS UI? I've gotten used to it. I didn't like it at first, but then I adjusted to it. We could be seeing Ubuntu Pantheon instead of Ubuntu Lumia if Pantheon wasn't impossible to compile from source. What would Ubuntu Pantheon offer over Elementary OS though? It's kind of like once Ubuntu Cinnamon becomes a thing, what does Mint offer over Ubuntu Cinnamon? I guess it would just be Flatpak, huh? Oh, are you supposed to land on that thing? That sucks. You have one chance to get this. Oh, and he's too low. Damn it. Is that really it? Like, you can't jump over there from there? Oh, you can. That's just really reaching. Give me that stupid bell. There we go. Much better. Hey, Mitchell. How's it going? Wow, that was weird. What is this? Less lockdown by default. Oh, it's this guy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ah, okay. Oh, jeez. That was close. Oh, there's a switch down there. Oh, it's a spring. Never mind, I don't want that. I'll pass on that. Oh! Thought I could jump on those at first glance. You cannot jump on those. Oh, I remember... Oh. On the Super Tux one, I remember a part where it was just like a bunch of pipes that you have to jump across. Very similar to that, but that was way shorter than what I remember. Alright. I think one more level until the boss. Oh, no, this is the boss. Oh, Jesus. How many of you guys have seen the last guy on Super Tux? I remember these guys, the little spinny things. I remember this music too. What are you asking me? Would I prefer Windows or Linux? I mean, what do you think? Damn it. You've never seen anything this far? I think this is the very end. But we'll see. Ugh! I'm really afraid of these bomb guys because Tux has a tendency of just picking them up and not dropping them. Or just dropping them at his feet right when they blow up. Arcdata, are you new to the channel? Unfortunately, my most popular video, how many views does that have? Does that have 1 million yet? So last I checked it had like 600,000, but it was my video on why I don't like Windows. And I never ever expected or intended that video to ever be that popular. If I had expected that video to be popular, I wouldn't have started it with Extreme Tux Racer. Like, it's embarrassing that it starts like that. Like, people that search me, they find my most popular video and it's that. I don't think it's like, it has the most views, but I don't think it's my most watched video anymore. This is a Linux channel. It's what I like. I like my freedom to do what I want with my operating system. I like to express myself and my creativity with my operating system on my desktop. You know? I was actually thinking about GNOME and comparing it to Windows in a lot of ways, because GNOME is super opinionated about what they want you to do or not to do with their desktop. Oh boy. All I found was a letter, huh? Oh, there's a second part, a forest. What? What the hell, dude? And then you have to fight him. Okay, I do remember this. Just like anything, you just kind of have to learn his pattern. So you can see I've done this before. This boss is the exact same as it was. What? I jumped on him, but I took damage? Oh, and now I'm little? That's not fair. I shouldn't have died in the first place. Oh, did he bump me into the spikes? Is that what happened? I think that's what happened. I won't be able to get him. You gotta kind of stand in the middle. Oh, damn it! Oh, I really wish I hadn't lost my big size. That sucks. At least they start you back on the boss and I don't have to go through the castle again. Damn it! Am I playing this game with the keyboard? No, I got my controller. Yeah, his sound is really bad. It's really bad. Oh, whoa, it split there! Ah, this is annoying. I was so close. Do I play Dark Souls or CSGO? Why those games? What? I landed on him though. The hit detection's really funky. I hate CSGO with a passion. That is totally not the game for me. I've never played Dark Souls. And I actually don't know anything about it besides it's apparently a very difficult game. Damn it. Okay. One more. There he goes. That's the sound it makes when I die. I thought maybe I got hit by something. I was gonna be pissed. What is going on? CSGO is a worse TF2? The Crystal Mine, what's this about? I just don't like that style of game. It punishes you really hard for dying. It's just not, and also it's just like it's just not my game. It's not a game that I enjoy at all. Just the style of game, it's just nothing about it appeals to me at all. Have I tried Valorant? No. No, that'll probably never run on Linux because of the anti-cheat, but that's fine because again, it's not the kind of game I'm interested in. I have never seen this level or anything like it before. This is really interesting. There's new enemies. Like, what is this guy? Nothing impressive. He's hard to see. I guess he's like a snowball. He's supposed to be the snowball of this level. What is my main champion on Overwatch? I don't know. I don't know if I have one. Maybe Lucio? There's a lot of heroes that I really like, and then there's heroes that I'm good at playing. Like I'm really, really good at... I really enjoy playing Baptiste, but I don't think I'm particularly good with him. I think my favorite damage is probably Bastion, because he's such a just cheese. And then my favorite tank is probably Orisa. And then my favorite support is probably Lucio. So many missed games. Easy anti-cheat. Which one? What games besides like Rust? And somebody asked me about Rust on the last stream, and it's not really a big loss to me. There's probably other people that... well, to be honest, actually, there weren't very many Linux people that played it. Like, we had a Rust server for a long time, and we rarely got Linux players. Like, way more Windows players than Linux players on that server. Like, orders of magnitude more. We'd get probably 200 players throughout the month, and maybe 20 of them were Linux players. So I don't think that there are many Linux folks playing that game to begin with. Wow, look at that thing that's moving down there. That's new. Iceberg. Oh, that sucked. Am I programming or not? No, not right now. I'm playing in a game. Do I program? Like, is that what I do? Yes. Right this moment? No. Whoa! Oh, what? Oh! It starts right next to a guy? Now this was a snowball, right? Yeah. Oh, it figures it goes that side. Can I still get it? Alright. You just look Lumia up, and I think, isn't Lumia the desktop from PC BSD? I remember that being called something like Lumia. Oh, stupid! The thing, I can't see it. Let's try this again. There we go. Alright. Oh! Saw that coming. Oh my god, this is super dodgy. Okay, here's the switch for the end. Uh-oh. Did he actually switch it? Yeah, I guess so. Oh, and now I have to go back? That wasn't so bad. Okay, that wasn't bad. Yeah, PCBSD was the original developer before they stopped. Oh god, that could have been bad. Probably would have killed me. I'm doing a tutorial on your channel for GNOME extension. Would be nice if you could contribute to my sample. Since I know GTK and GJS. Do I know GJS though? Oh, it requires twos. I don't think I've done a video on GJS before. That was just Node. That was a GTK application in Node. I don't even think that I actually contributed to that project. And I don't think that project is... It wasn't really, like, alive when I did that video. I actually updated some stuff for it. But I think that the maintainer stopped maintaining it, basically. And I don't know enough about GTK to fix it, you know? Like, if there's something wrong... Why didn't it jump? I hit A. Oh, I have to do this all over again? Oh, this level is bad. I think that... Hey Blackworm, are we beating SuperTux 2? Probably not. It sounds like there's an entire world after this one. This is like the intermediate level between the two zones, like the two worlds, so I don't think I'm going to beat it tonight. I thought I was, but the game is like apparently way bigger than it used to be. SuperTux 1 ended with that boss that we fought just a little bit ago. I remember it ending, maybe it didn't, but that's where I stopped. And then I started playing the contributor levels, which were really fun. God, I'm down to 565 coins. Oh, much needed. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's try this again. Even though you fight with it, sometimes you use KDE. I want to feature KDE more on the channel. The vast majority of the distros we look at are GTK. The problem is there's just not a lot of really outstanding KDE distros. The ones that are there are just like not good. I was thinking about this last night actually. I think that the problem that KDE has when you compare it to GNOME is that the GNOME project and all of, you know, like Pantheon and everything that is kind of based on GNOME, they have a lot of designers and artistic people. I don't know if you guys noticed that he lost his velocity when he was midair. I don't know why that keeps happening. But anyways, KDE is a desktop that was developed and designed by developers for developers. If you look at something like Pantheon, which is just, you know, a really beautiful and elegantly designed desktop, there's just nothing like that in KDE because the people designing it and developing it they don't think that way. They're thinking about functionality and features. KDE is your #1 choice? Why didn't he jump? He did it again! Dude, come on! You're supposed to jump when I press A, Tux. I don't know what you're doing. That's killed me twice now. I'm running out of coins. It could very well be my controller, but I don't know. This is just it did it again! Wow, am I gonna have to... What are the keyboard controls like? Like, not great. But I might just need to do it for this part, because I've died on the same part twice because he's not jumping. Oh, that sucked. It's because I waited too long to go this way. The thing came back up. Actually, what's the run button? Ooh. I don't know what run is. Let me kill this guy and I'll figure it out. I don't know what run is. Is it control? I guess I could just look. Action. Alt. Okay. Oh, wow! Oh, no! Okay. Alt space is an elementary OS hotkey. So it popped a menu that you couldn't see down because I'm just capturing the game. It popped a menu down and it killed me. Ah! We might run out of coins before I can beat this. Now jump. This is where I keep dying. Jump. No, this is where I keep dying. Okay. Got past this. That's one switch down. What the hell? Oh, I hit a box. That sucked. Oh! Oh, what? Oh, he's following me. Weird. They don't normally do that. Okay, that's one switch. That's the hardest switch, and that one's done. No! No, 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 no! Oh! Ah, this level sucks. I would like to be done with this level, please. If we could finish this level and move on to the forest, that would be super. I don't know if I should risk jumping down here. Okay. That was risky. And this is where I keep dying. Oh, he didn't jump! There's something about that incline that, like, the A button doesn't work there or something. I'm actually just gonna not get this because I wind up dying anyway. Oh! Oh, wow. Yeah, I just... this level sucks. Get out. No, 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 no. He doesn't jump if you're going up that little incline. Can you recommend a good USB game controller? To be honest, it seems like just the regular Xbox 360 controller is the best, most well-supported controller. I have a bunch of controllers, and let me switch to the... Did that? I hope I didn't just kill the stream. Okay, good. Let me show this really quick. Right here, see? It is, this controller is identified as a Microsoft Xbox 360 controller. And because of that, all of the buttons and controls work exactly as they're designed. But if you get a knockoff controller, like a fake Xbox controller or anything else, it's going to use some generic driver, and the buttons will be all screwed up. So like X and A will be B and Y instead and stuff. And that you can rebind them, of course, but it's a pain in the ass if you're trying to just play a game like on Retro or RetroArch or something. You have to go through and rebind everything. So I find that just the regular Xbox 360 controller is the best. Okay. I didn't realize that part right there is so sketchy. Oh, I don't want to wake this asshat up. Okay. Man, they really went bananas with the difficulty on this level. If I can just make it back. So I'm a big tux, so I can take one more hit than normal. I think I have to go this way, yeah. Freaked out, make sure there's nothing else trying to kill me. Like one of the thwomps. Or one of those. How about a fire flower? Can you give me one of those? Hey! Let's go on a killing spree. Let's kill all of you. I'll be right back. Oh, that was dangerous. Now I'm really paranoid that it's not going to jump when I need it to. This is the last one. Oh, I want to be done with this. I want to be done with this godforsaken cave. What? Okay, well. If I take a hit, I take a hit. Oh my god, we might actually beat this, fellas. What? Oh, I guess I don't need to go up there, huh? You could be playing GTA. To be honest, I thought about playing GTA and I decided that it's probably not an appropriate game for this channel. So if oh, this is only half! This is only half of the level? This level's awful. I want this level to be over. There's probably thwomps and all sorts of terrible stuff. But anyway, I could see playing GTA on the other channel, but not on this one. Dude. Yeah, thank you for telling me to jump. Okay. GTA works on Linux? Yeah. GTA Online works on Linux. The whole shebang. For playing online, there's some extra stuff that you gotta do, but it still works good. I was playing with Mockbug earlier, actually. I guess I have to backtrack some. I'm not seeing where I'm supposed to go here. Here we go. Oh, is it? Oh, I see it. Okay. Mario doesn't have levels like this, huh? You've been playing GTA 5 for a couple of years. Do you play online? I just started playing online recently, and it's pretty gosh darn fun. Ooh, that could have been bad. I was playing with $20,000 in my pocket, and I didn't realize that I needed to put it into the bank. And I was at the gun store, and I saw a guy, and we went drag racing together, and he did not kill me. And then Mockbug here informed me that that was very risky because he could have killed me and taken all of my money. But how was I supposed to know? Oh, he didn't walk all the way to the edge! What an asshat! I was expecting him to walk all the way so I could land on him, and he didn't do it. I want my fire flower back. Huh. Yeah, MS, you have the right idea. For a long time, free and open source software was kind of touted as the ultimate in freedom and liberty, but it's actually quite the opposite. When you take somebody's ability to choose what license they're going to use away from them, that is the opposite of freedom and liberty, because you're now dictating what they have to do with their code. Like, if open source software is, in fact, better, then people will simply choose to use it. And I mean, to be fair, that's what people do. That's why open source software is so big, because it is superior. But trying to force people to use it by saying, hey, you should use GPL, and then flip people a bunch of crap for not using open source licensing, I think that's the wrong way of going about it. There we go. I have never seen this before. This is pretty cool. I have heard this song, though. I think they used this song in the contributor levels, because I know I've heard this before. Hey, how's it going? Glad to see you here. Is the whole DRM thing in the Linux kernel true? I don't know. I'm not a Linux developer. I'm not a kernel developer. I have no idea. Are you talking about DRM as in the Radeon driver? I think that has something to do with power management. And yes, that is true. I've seen these guys before. Okay. I wonder if the forest levels were part of the contributor levels and they made them official. No, the other DRM? I don't know. I don't know about that. I am not a kernel developer or any sort of low-level developer, so I have no idea. And I also don't have an opinion on it. That's the joys of using Linux. If somebody wants to include some DRM module, then they can do that. I'll just use a distro that doesn't have it. Simple as that. You prefer open source because you don't trust companies selling people's info as a huge moneymaker? Well, they say that if a product doesn't cost anything, it's because you're the product. Or how's that? Or you're the... How's that go? You guys know what I'm trying to say. If a company's not charging for their product, it's because you're the something. You're what they're selling, or your data is what they're selling, or something like that. But I mean, I use Twitter, and I see ads that come on there, and a lot of them are relevant to me, and I've discovered products because of those ads. So that's cool. So like, let's take for example, you're a little startup and you've got a product, And for sake of argument, let's say that your product is free and open source software, but maybe you have a paid version, like, or maybe you sell support for it or something like that. I mean, how else are you going to get your name out there? Like, you can do stuff and get your name out there, but I mean, if you can just pay for an ad spot, why not do that? Or you can do it all. You can get your name out there by contributing to other projects. You know, you can attend groups and get your name out there, and why not buy some ads? Like, I don't see anything wrong with that. Like, I don't know. As long as people aren't being completely irresponsible and, you know, letting people's information get breached and stolen and stuff, I don't really see a problem with it. I think that the important thing is that if you can consent to your data being used in, you know, ways that you agree to, I think that's the important part. Like, I remember reading a long time ago an example of kind of a breach of trust was when it was found that Google was using people's personal pictures from Google Photos as advertisements and stuff. So basically, you know, you take a selfie or you take a picture with your partner or something, and then the picture that you took and you stored in your own personal photo album is being used to promote somebody else's product without you being asked. That's going way too far, in my opinion. Like, I get that Google can use the metadata from photos to determine, you know, whatever they need for their products, but actually using my photos to promote products, like, that's too much. That's going to... I don't think they do that anymore, but I recall reading something about that. Maybe they were planning on it and there was backlash and they decided not to do it, but that's going too far. So far, these levels are super easy, and it's pretty refreshing from the last level that we just did. Ooh. Oh, it looks like you could go down there, but apparently you can't. When Canonical introduced that feature, they turned it off by default. There was backlash, so they made it opt-in. Yeah. That was smart. What do you guys think of these enemies? There's weeds. There's weeds, which is applicable for what today's date is. Though, folks of you that are in Europe, it's not 420 anymore, but that was completely unintentional. And I'll have to figure out a way to work that into the stream VOD title. It's 420 and we're killing weeds as enemies. Weeds and trees. Perfect. Oh, what? Those aren't steps? Oh. That was sneaky. It's my right to keep my data private. Yeah. It's my data, my laptop, my phone. I bought these. I agree with you. 100%. Oh, I did it again. Oh, this is nasty. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I hate Windows and the principle of Windows is like I paid for the operating system and then they turn around and promote ads on me and sell my data. Like, are you kidding me? Like, I bought this. And it's unfortunate that consumers today are just like, well, it's just the cost of... No, it's not the cost of doing business. It's ridiculous, and you shouldn't be okay with it. That's like saying, you know, you bought a brand new car, and, no, let's say you bought a brand new car for $25,000, and part of the deal was that there's a microphone in there, and it's going to record all of your conversations, and every once in a while, the radio will turn on and play an ad based on your conversations that you have in your car. Like, would people be okay with that? And to be honest, I think people would be. If the car dealerships were like, you know, this car is normally $25,000, but I'll give you, you know, we'll sell the same car to you for $20,000, but every once in a while you've got to listen to an ad that is curated for you based on your conversations that is recorded. Like, what? What the hell? Oh, I'm gonna die, aren't I? Whoa, almost. It's like buying a car and the dealership saying you can only drive it on Thursdays, but we're giving you a really good deal. Oh, that's hard. I don't have... What are the keys on the top left? Am I supposed to be collecting something? That would suck. Better yet, it's like buying a car and every 200 miles it drives to a destination of its own. Every once in a while it'll drive to a restaurant or something and they want you to buy something. But seriously, that it's getting to that point. I find it interesting that not collecting data. What the hell? Huh. You know, one thing I will say about SuperTux is they're really stingy about the power-ups. Like, I need something to help me get through this. I only have, I can only take one hit and then I'm dead. So now I'm having to backtrack to hopefully find a snowball or something. And I'm not finding anything. There we go. What's with the door down there? What's this about? Am I gonna fall through? Now where the hell are we? Every 200 miles, it's like, hey, here's Burger King. Have you heard of the new burger? You should try it out. Windows 10 has a lot of things that make the $100 price worth it. It's got adware, spyware, malware, and bloatware. Just so much in one package. I think that if I ever had to use Windows again, as like a daily or something, I would probably just use Windows Server. But I mean, to be honest, I actually don't know much about Windows anymore. Like, does Windows Server support DirectX? I don't even know. I really don't like those bird things. I wish that they would go away and never bother me again. Ugh. Oh, geez. I didn't think I was going to make that for a second. What? What is the point of going down there except for that question mark? UI consistency is a major one, like a problem with Linux. No! Now I'm back here. Man. What about that flying thing? Is that going to come back and get me? Where is he? Oh, there he is. There he goes. There he is, and there he goes. Okay. Let's try this again. I mean, if we're talking about UI consistency, ya boy Linux has the same problem in a lot of ways. Something that annoys me about when it comes to consistency is with Pantheon, the vast majority of the desktop is single click, you know? Huh. It'd be really, really nice if they gave me a power-up to help me get through those areas. Because it's like a miracle that I'm not getting hit by those spring things. But anyway, so the majority of Pantheon is single click, right? But certain apps that they carried over from GNOME, such as the Archive Manager file roller that they literally just renamed, is double click. I don't like that thing. Like, this area is hard enough. Did we really need this flying gremlin causing problems? At least with Linux you can fix it, yeah. See, I need a snowball to get through this. This part is really hard. These levels are starting to suck really bad. It's like not even worth me getting the coins because it's just one. Like, it's not enough to really help. And I'm running low on coins too. Oh, why are you back? I just stomped on you. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, wow, that was close. Oh, I just realized their pattern keeps changing. Every time I come over here, it's different. Oh, that time it worked out in my favor, though. Yeah, now let's give him a snowball. Let's give him a snowball before the end of the level? Really? What the hell? PowerShell is bad. I remember when PowerShell came out, I was working at a company called StockAmp, and it was like the new big thing. It was a pretty big deal. I tried to use it. I mean, to be fair, I did use it. I didn't like it very much. Oh, Jesus. Wait. Can you get up there, I wonder? Can you jump with this thing? Yeah, okay. Nah, okay. Seemed like a good idea. Doesn't work that way, though. Oh! Oh, dude! That sucked. Was not expecting that. You love Arch and you hate Pac-Man? What do you hate about Pac-Man? I'm afraid I'm gonna get hurt again. Okay. Pac-Man is great. What do you hate about Pac-Man? I'm curious. The syntax is garbage, yeah. Well, that sucked. There we go. I think I need to bring one of those over, though. Maybe. The AUR is touted as lovely, but it's worse than PPA's. I've definitely had problems with the AUR before. It has a lot of stuff, but you're reliant on just people in the community to keep packages updated and stuff, and that doesn't always mean that you're going to have a good time. That's not what I meant to do. Oh, that's not what I meant to do either. Do I have to stack them here again? It's perfectly fine. If not, use the packages in Flathub. It's an option. What do you do if Flathubs are busted? I think it's great that the general consensus is around, you know, whether people like whatever distro is like. You know, if you that sucked. If you like it, then you like it. Use whatever you like. If it was 5 years ago, it would be a holy war if you said, "Oh, I like Ubuntu over Arch." I mean, people would get so just pissed off and nasty. I'm really happy to see that the Linux community has moved past that. Well, that sucked. I wonder if I can kill these stupid things. Why didn't he put it there? Why did I die? That sucked. And once again, it starts me right in front of an enemy. Let's just go further over here. Is there anything I can do? I get that I'm supposed to make stairs, but the geometry is not working. You love the community? Well, I love you guys too. You're all wonderful. Everybody's just great. I'm afraid I'm gonna die again. Okay. I died again! What am I doing to get myself killed? I guess those blocks are deadly. I mean, let's be serious. It's probably just a bug in how Tux picks them up, but still, this is really annoying. Can somebody find out when Super Tux 2 came out? When was this released? Super Tux 1 was really old, but when did Super Tux 2 get released? No! Oh, I thought he was gonna die again. No! Damn it! I knew that was gonna happen. Uh-oh. I'm getting down to my last set of coins here. Okay, so let's... Okay, I know what's causing this now. When you pick up the bottom one, it falls, kills you. I don't know what I did differently there. Sometimes he just drops it, other times he throws it. I have no idea what is causing the difference. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know. I'm afraid I'm gonna die again. No! I'm afraid of those things. Wikipedia says 2006. SuperTux 1 is really old, But I'm kind of wondering if Super Tux 2 is a newer, like, I mean, it sounds like it is. 2006 is definitely the era I was expecting was 2000, like in the 2010s. But these levels are not what I would call polished. They're not great. KDE gives you headaches. It's still very friendly. You guys are talking about so many things, I'm losing track. Can I throw it up, I wonder? Okay, that's good. No! Okay. There we go. I still can't get up there. Good God. I'd like to kill that stupid thing. Okay, or not. Why is this happening? But now how do I get up there? Oh, there we go. Do you really need all these? Oh, come on. Okay. I need to stand right on the edge. There we go. But now I can't get up there, though. How am I going to get up there? It's too... Oh, God, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, this might work. This is ridiculous. Oh, come on, dude. Is there another block I'm missing? Did I miss something over here, maybe? Just those. Is there anything up there? No, just the... Dude, this is too much. And every time I'm like chancing death with this stupid like barrel of doom. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do here. Oh my God. Alright. Oh, dude, if I die and I have to do that again, I'm gonna cry. That block is the last damn thing I want to see. I've had enough of these blocks. Oh, scary. Now I can't pop that thing. Wait a second. Dude, I don't want to see any more of these blocks. I mean, it's creative. It's just not executed well at all. How am I going to do this? You have to take a hit there. That's why they gave you the snowball. More of these blocks. Wow. The level designer really liked these blocks. Dude. You know, if the blocks weren't dangerous, it wouldn't be so bad. But the number of times I've died on these blocks is too much. Haven't died recently on them though, so to be fair. Wait, everybody hated Unity at first? Unity? Are we talking Unity 7? I loved Unity. That was my favorite desktop, probably, to be honest with you. In a lot of ways it still is. We've had conversations here about, you know, Unity and stuff, and it like Unity 8 needed to happen, but Canonical put an end to it. And yeah, I don't know what else there is to say. It's kind of a bummer. I liked it a lot. You can still use Unity today. It's not like, if it was installable, like, oh, enough with these blocks, dude. I hope the next level isn't like this. This is too much. These blocks were cool at first, but now that they've gone completely overboard with them. I bet I'm gonna bring one of them. I'm gonna bring that one with me, just in case. I could totally see needing it. UB ports. Unity is no longer supported, but UB ports owns it and calls it Lomery? I've never even heard of that. I've never heard of that before. Why is there any distro that uses it as the primary? What was I saying about Unity before? I liked it, but Unity 7 was just old and it needed to be replaced. And that's why Unity 8 was a thing, but Canonical didn't finish it. But apparently other people have. There's another project that finished it. Oh, another one of the cave levels. Unity's menu was too different, like the, what'd they call it? The dashboard? The dash? I can't remember what they called it. I actually liked that thing. It took up not even half of the desktop. It wasn't like a full screen thing. I thought it was cool. And there's, as far as I know, there's no other like launcher menu thing on any other distro like it. It's kind of a bummer to me that that when Ubuntu went GNOME, they didn't at least try to make GNOME look or feel like Unity. They're just like, let's just use GNOME and customize it a little tiny bit. Yeah. Do y'all have Twitter? I think a lot of the folks here have Twitter. I know, I recognize a lot of you from Twitter. Well, that sucked. That sucked too. Oh, we're off to a terrible start. Oh, what is this? Wow, this is hard. Never seen a level like this one before. I like Twitter because it's really simple. It kind of takes some time to get used to how Twitter's retweets and replies work. But I like it because it's just really simple. There's not much to it. It's not like Facebook where there's groups and walls and just tons of stuff going on. Twitter is just a feed and you follow people. And there's a limit as to how big posts can be, and that is it. It's just really simple and straightforward. And I follow a lot of really cool people on there, and my Twitter feed and recommendations are it's just awesome. Every time I go on there, I see cool stuff, and I want to see more of it. I know a lot of people complain about their feeds, but I ignore a lot of people and topics that I'm not interested in seeing or hearing from. So I don't see a lot of the stuff that people complain about. Dude, I hate these things. God. And then there's like spiky things on the other side. They didn't make this hard enough. I don't know if I would say this is hard. I think it's just aggravating. Like the enemies seem a lot of the things just feel really cheap. Like low effort ways of increasing the difficulty. Yeah, Twitter's UI, like the design, isn't great. It leaves something to be desired for sure. You don't like the idea of social media in the first place, never mind the privacy aspect. Yeah, I get that. I'm of the generation, I think, that prefers to communicate with people and relate to people in a virtual way opposed to in person. So it's like there's a lot of talk or analogies to a social battery, and if I went to some sort of convention or expo of some kind and you guys saw me there, I would be social and I would hang out with you and it would be great, but that would be it for me for like probably a month. That's all the social interaction that my battery has available for a month, and then I would go into my cave and I would not emerge for a while. So I prefer to connect with people virtually, because like if I'm done or I'm tired of talking or something, then the stream's over and I just close it out and we're done. But you know, when you're in person, it's a lot harder to just disconnect, especially with social rules where it's like if you're hanging out with somebody and you're done, it's inappropriate to just be like, all right, peace out, I'm gone, I'm not mad, you didn't say anything wrong, I'm just done hanging out for now and we're good. That's a lot harder to do in person. You have a social your battery is the same. Yeah, you go and you mingle with people and it's fun, and then it's enough. You get exhausted easily. Yes, I get exhausted very easily too. I worked at work I was leading a project where I had to do these presentations weekly, and it was not fun. Every Friday I had to do these presentations, and I was also like training people, so it was just way more social interaction than I prefer. You taking off? Mean it? We'll see you later. It's good seeing you, man. Yeah, IRL, I'm kind of somewhat known for just like departing, just like, oh, he's gone, he just vanished. Yeah, I do that. I have a tendency of doing that. I don't know, is Mockbug still in chat? If you can attest to it. Just poof, I'm gone. Nothing personal, I'm just done talking. Done hanging out. Oh, this is dodgy. I just realized how precarious this whole situation is. In the trees. I don't know if you guys have heard my podcasts. They're over on SoundCloud. But that's kind of how me and my friend Ken wrap up the podcast, because they usually go for about an hour. So it's just like basically an hour of kind of nonstop. Nothing I could have done to avoid that. What? What? I don't know how that happened. I just died. I got punished for getting hit. Yeah, I've got a kind of a low-key podcast. It's called Egee, and it's on SoundCloud. We're gonna put it on Spotify eventually, but right now it's just 3 episodes, including a intro, and I'm working on editing the next episode right now. It's actually done. I just need to master it and make sure, you know, everybody is on the same level sonically. But yeah, it's on SoundCloud. I think that the SoundCloud link is on my YouTube thing. Like if you go to my YouTube thing, it's should be listed on there. You want to make a podcast about Linux from a distro dev and programming standpoint? The podcast that we do is basically interviewing developers that we worked with. It's kind of an excuse for us to talk and reminisce with developers that we used to work with on projects together and stuff. But when the podcast is done and we're done recording, it's like, well, that was fun, bye. I think Ken and I are the same in that regard. There's kind of the social battery, and then it gets used up, and then, well, that was fun, bye. Wonder if I could jump to that top one. That would make my life way easier. Oh, they're out of sync. Maybe on the next round, right here. Yeah. You know, this level really could have done without these flying bastards. I died here last time, right? I think I didn't make that jump last time or something. Or was it here? You don't like podcasts? Funnily enough, I don't listen to them either. I just wanted a medium to be able to talk to developers and things. And podcast was kind of the way to do it. You found it. Excellent. Same thing with music. You think lyrics are bloated? You just like to listen to instrumental? Well, thankfully, there is a genre of music that is just instrumental. I've been listening to more of these flying bastards. They're really hard to dodge. I've been listening to a lot of I guess future funk and VCR pop and city pop is my favorite genre right now. I think my favorite artist is Macross at the moment. A lot of really fantastic stuff, fun to listen to. You listen to a lot of podcasts while you're out jogging or doing stuff around the house. It's a good time to listen to them. Uh-oh. You're a big fan of dark wave, minimal wave, and your favorite band is Molchant Dama? Or Doma? Could I get a snowball, please? Just one. Come on. Nope. I get nothing. How about that bell? Yeah. Oh! I didn't see those vines there for a minute. That sucked. I was big for a second. Currently, level 4 and Ubuntu podcast, the only ones. Yeah, like I said, I don't listen to anything. It's kind of weird going into podcasting without having listened to something to get kind of an index. Just like go for it. Oh, Linux for everyone. Yeah. Oh, come on. Oh. Oh wow, why did he... I don't know why he dove. Now he's dead. Got you killed. Now you're dead too. Oh wow, that part's hard. Oh, he's trying to predict where I'm gonna be based on my speed. That's why he dive bombed so early. Oh, that was awesome! Yes. The flying ones look like old men. They look like something. Oh, come on. Really? Dude. The difficulty on these are so, like, unreliable. Like, some parts are really hard and then other parts aren't. Oh, come on! The algorithm that those guys use sucks. Like, you can't bait them because they're trying to predict where you're going to be, and then that time you didn't even go. Oh, I wish that hit him. Is there anywhere else I can go? It's hard enough to land on that, let alone jump over those vines and not get hit. Oh! I don't know how I did that. Just coins, of course. This is the name of the stream. I might beat this. I mean, to be fair, I beat the mini boss. I don't know how far I am, though. I don't know. What the hell is... Are you serious? Okay, that wasn't so bad. You're off to bed. It's 4 a.m. Yeah, I think I'm going to wrap it up here, too. We got to the next section. Watch Egee fall at the last minute. No, I will not. I think that the last guy might be in that little ruin area. If you see it on the kind of bottom right. But yeah, I think that's going to wrap it up. Alright folks, this was another hour and a half stream, was it? Something? Yeah, about an hour and a half. A little over an hour and a half. Thanks for sticking around. These levels were grueling. Some of them were. They weren't terribly difficult, they were just annoying and aggravating. But that's it. World 1 finished, that's right. We finished World 1, on to World 2, and we'll pick this up another time. Thanks for sticking around, folks.